Hello, intelligent instructors. How are you? I want to jump on real quick and share a story about how about 10, well, it'll be 9 years ago, how I may have contributed to my client's diastasis recti and may have contributed to causing it. And this is how. So I had this client who was very fit. She was very active, fit. She came to me twice a week. She did her own workouts, another 4 days a week outside of the studio. And I knew nothing about pregnancy, okay? I wasn't pregnant yet, and I knew nothing. And so I had this client and started working with her. It was her second pregnancy. She was pregnant. She had worked out before in her first pregnancy. She was kind of client who knew, she felt like she knew what was best for her. And so I always kind of let her take the lead. And not knowing anything about pregnancy, I felt she knew that what was best for her. So I pretty much let her do whatever she wanted to do in the sessions. So fast forward to her postnatal. I remember, so this was still 2009, I remember her showing me her split, her diastasis. At the time, I didn't even know the word diastasis, and I don't even remember what I told her. She just showed me there was this split, and like most women think, you just do abdominal exercises to get rid of it. And so she worked with me for a while, and then we just kind of faded. And then she came back to me in 2015. And this is a really thin woman, again, who works out 6 days a week, came back to me. She's like, yeah, I still have this abdominal split. That was the only thing on her body that was still remnants of this pregnancy. And at this time, her son now was, if it was 2015, so he was 7 years old. And 2015, I had started to hear more about it, and it was really her that got me researching more about diastasis recti. And the problem was there were so many restrictions to it. Don't do this, don't do that. Women shouldn't do crunches. Women can't twist. Women can't flex. Women can't do all these things. And a lot of conflicting information at that. So that's what made me really dive in and start learning for myself about diastasis. Because here's the reality. Women in real life, everyday life, they're going to flex. They're going to twist. That's real life. So we have to teach them inside of the studio how to do these things safely so they're not making their diastasis worse and actually helping to restore the split outside of the studio. We have to teach them inside of the studio how to do things safely outside of the studio. So back to the whole pregnancy piece. So when I got pregnant and my belly started getting bigger, I developed an idea that I called Hug the Baby. So it was basically just pulling belly to the spine, but now I had my baby and a lot of weight actually, to pull into my spine. Now, for the sake of not strangling baby, I thought of it as a hug, as just a gentle hug. And it felt really good to pull him into me and just support it. So not only was I like getting my baby like literally the best hug that I could during pregnancy, but it was supporting my body, okay? And so back to the diastasis recti piece and preventing. So I started working with my OBGYN nurse practitioner and shared this concept with her. And she confirmed that it's safe. It's safe to just pull belly into your spine. At this point, it's baby into your spine gently. Now, the whole piece of function, the way that it can help prevent, and I say help prevent because it's not the only thing that prevents it, but if you can teach your clients this method, something that I should have done with my client 2009 when I didn't know anything, just a simple method of hugging the baby into the spine during pregnancy throughout the everyday activities, this would have helped my client prevent the current diastasis that she has, 9 years now later. So to follow up with my client, I just sent her a text and I told her, I said, I've been trying to get her into the studio for a while because I want to fix this. I'm the one who, I know I'm not the one who caused it, because diastasis isn't just, she came to me twice a week, okay? So it's everything else a woman does. But if I would have known better, I probably could have helped her to prevent it. So I texted her and I said, let's get together. I could probably resolve this within 3 months if you can just let me work with you like 2 or 3 times. I'm gonna teach you some exercises, but mainly outside of the studio stuff. Remember, it's all about outside of the studio. Dr. Sarah Ellis Duvall, PT, Women's Health PT, confirms that what women do outside of the studio matters so much more than any 30-minute exercise routine we can give them. So anyway, with this client that I feel like I caused diastasis with, I asked her if we could just work together, no charge for her. I want to redeem what I didn't know then, what I know now. And so to prevent what I had to go through in that time, not knowing anything, and during my pregnancy, there's a link in this video. If you click there, it will show the idea of Hug the Baby. It shows the steps to hug the baby, why we want to hug the baby. There's a handout for you with detailed instructions. And then there's a handout for moms, and it says your connected core, I think is the name of the moms. And then there's space for you to write in notes. And then there's a space at the end of it for you to put your information so moms can get a hold of you. Great idea to use it. You can use it for marketing. Maybe print them out and put them in OBGYN offices with your name and contact info in the bottom. Do whatever you want to do with it. So it's there, that link. Hopefully I can help you prevent any causing of diastasis in any of your clients, your pregnant clients. And please let me know if you have any questions about this. To follow up for February, Sharon is doing Fascia February, so she'll be sharing a lot of exercises on conditioning the fascia. And then we want you to stay connected in the next couple weeks. We will be offering a webinar with a fascia expert. I think he's actually a chiropractor who knows fascia inside and out and can help us connect with that. Because remember, we are this big web of fascia. And we need to teach our moms that when it comes to fixing their DRA, their diastasis, it's not just about this. It's really all about what's going on around them. So pick up your Hug the Baby guide. Let me know if you have any questions. And thank you so much for your continued commitment to helping this very special population. Know that what you are doing is vital to women today and the education that you are bringing them. Thank you so much. And I will see you soon. My name's Allison from Your Pregnant Core, founder of Diastasis Group, along with Sharon Chapman. Talk to you soon. Bye.